Good morning, students, or good afternoon, whatever time you happen to be watching this. A couple things for you today for your new video lesson. The first is I got a little new piece of music technology, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that. There'll be music concept, a song or two, and some listening activities, or at least one listening activity to go with this. I don't know if I'll get to the composer section, but I'll try and keep it somewhat brief. I know the longer videos aren't as much fun. Anywho, first of all, the music technology. Here we go. So the music tech I'm going to talk to you about today is a microphone. And this is the microphone I picked up. It's a little USB microphone. Plugs right into the computer. It is extremely powerful and extremely small. This is my cell phone for reference. Okay? I've seen packs of gum larger than this little device. It is super powerful. I tested it out on its strongest setting. I tested it out, and I could hear my cat meow in the other room. So it's super cool. I got it so that it helps out anytime I'm singing or with a microphone or anything to help kind of record audio a little bit better than the internal microphone in your laptop. The other feature it has that I thought was super cool, besides three settings, one where it picks up everything in any direction, one where it picks up kind of in a cone, and then one that actually reduces the volume. But the other feature I like is that if I put these in, I can hear what's going through the microphone at any time. It's called zero latency, and what that means is that there's no break between what's going in the microphone to what's coming out to my ears. So it's not like you hear the audio a half second later or a tenth of a second later. But when I wear my headphones, it makes a very strange kind of, not an echo, but how do I explain it? So it's not really an echo. It's more like if you had those, I think they're talkie tubes or something like that, in first and kindergarten, where you could hear yourself speak. You heard your voice kind of weirdly through your ear, and you heard it inside your head like we normally do. And the reason that we always sound so different is because, of course, the vocal cords are vibrating, and your bones are really good sound conductors, and the sound is vibrating. But as it goes up to here, it slows down. So, of course, the voice in your head sounds way different than the voice on the recording. And that's just the way it always is. So it's a really cool device. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about what makes a microphone tick and kind of what we need to do when we use a microphone. I'm going to link you to a video on how microphones actually work. But here's the brief summary. Whatever you say towards a microphone is taken in the microphone. It is turned into an electrical signal and is sent to a box, whether an amplifier or a speaker or some sort of whatever. That amplifier takes that signal and boosts it, makes it bigger, okay? And then it sends it to your speakers, which of course is where your sound comes from. The problem with a lot of people using microphones is they tend to do two things: talk quickly and mumble, okay? What happens then, what comes out of your speakers is somebody talking way too fast and you have no idea what they're saying. That's why when we do our programs, I have to say, slow down and speak clearly. Otherwise, nobody really is sure what you're saying. Using a microphone is kind of like turning up the volume on your TV. But it doesn't make the sound quality better, okay? So, yeah, you hear what you're doing louder, but you don't hear it nicer, okay? So if something's really harsh or shrill or
really nasally
going into the microphone, it's going to come out that way, only louder, okay?
If you're using a little voice and you're trying to speak too quickly and you're not speaking clearly,
that's what comes out, just really loudly, okay? This is, again, why programs are so important. Cool. Next thing we're going to do is not so much a music theory, but more of a performance style, practical application, something fun for you guys to learn and do. I taught myself to do this over a summer because I was bored. Isn't that like how most cool things get invented is, yeah, the guy was bored and it happened. Anyway, so what I'm going to teach you to do is something a little like this. All right. Anybody know what that was? Beatboxing. So beatboxing is using your vocal cords and your mouth to create sounds. And basically it's emulating electronic drum kit or a beat creator of some sort. Here's what's really cool. If you want to play with a drum pad yourself or one of those electronic gizmos, there's at least about 20 or 30 different apps available online. Most of them for free, or there's online versions where you can goof around and set different sounds or just like click and click, things happen. Okay, it's really cool. And plus I'll have a few other apps for you to try out too. Anyways, to start out basically beatboxing, if somebody went great, you have a good start. The very basic thing I thought of was, there's an old kind of silly joke. What are the two things you need to dance? And it's boots and pants. Okay, so all you say is boots. Okay, so think boots, 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 boots. Okay, that's your, that's like a kick drum. Boots, boots, boot, and you're hitting the cymbal. And the other one is pants, boots and pants. Okay, pants, 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 pants. Put them together. Boots, pants, boots, pants, boots, pants. Very, very basic beat. I like cats better than pants just because it's a little stronger sound. Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. Okay, but you can add different things. Boots, cats, boot, boot, cats, boot, boot, cats, boot, boot, cat. Okay, that sound is basically like you're saying nonsense, nothing. Okay, the letter N, but you're making it short, like you're getting hit. Okay, that's what you want. That makes that sound. Okay. Admittedly, it sounds cooler in your own ears than it does actually like recording it, but that's the fun part, right? So you can add all sorts of different sounds. You can do all sorts of different methods, techniques, whatever. The real thing to think about is just imagine a drum pattern in your head. Whether it's your favorite song, okay, or it's okay, or again, just kind of goof around with your sound effects until you figure out your beatboxing style. Some people prefer hard and fast. Some people prefer okay. All of it is a sync of a pattern in your head. And if you try one and it doesn't work, so what? Goof around, experiment. That's how I learned to do it. I'm by no means an expert, but it's just fun, something fun to do. In the description below, I have linked 3 different videos. One is the guy from Pentatonix, Kevin Olusola. The second one is the guy from Home Free. Wow, it's in the video with Home Free. And the third one is actually a father-daughter beatboxing duo. And they do it in their church, apparently. And they do it kind of back and forth, these beatbox battles. And it's cool because like the dad is very much 1980s, 1990s rap. And those are those drum beats. And then the girl is all modern, dubstep-y, kind of modern rap. So it's really kind of cool to see the different back and forth between the two. All right, guys, song for today is one we've done in class before. I'll post the one we do in the class in the links below for you guys to check out. This one is called Peace Like a River, and it's fairly easy to follow along. I think you will. Please join me. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy my soul. I've got love like the ocean. I've got love like the ocean. I've got love like the ocean in my soul. I've got love like the ocean. I've got love like the ocean. I've got love like the ocean in my soul. And the strangest verse that I've ever had to do. I'm going to share it with you guys just because it's so bizarre. I dedicate this one to Miss Emerson J. from Wyndmere when she was in 2nd grade. I have her brother in 4th grade, Bridger. If you're watching, get her. This is just for her. I got hair on my tummy. I got hair on my tummy. Got hair on my tummy in my soul. I got hair on my tummy. I got hair on my tummy. I got hair on my tummy in my soul. I have no idea what it means, but it was her favorite. Next assignment, guys, is a listening assignment. And your piece of music is one that is very popular and very commonplace and been used many times in a lot of different things. It's Beethoven's 5th Symphony, first movement. It's one that goes like this. Okay, there's 2 listening examples. The first one is just the pieces you would hear it if you went to a live concert. Okay, the second piece is by a composer named Peter Schickele, who is from North Dakota, actually. And he basically put over the top of Beethoven's 5th Symphony sporting announcing. Okay, like you're at a basketball game, but they're playing the music instead of playing the actual game. It gives you really good insight as to how musicians and people who study music listen to these songs. And we don't just listen to it as face level, because we listen to, oh, here's this piece over here, here. Oh, the composer really likes this kind of thing. All right. The cool part about it is all you have to do is go to the link, click play, and go, and you have about 7 minutes or so of just relaxing and listening to some good music. The other one is about 7 minutes long as well. It might be a skosh longer because there's setup and all that other stuff. But yeah, that's your next assignment. So what are you doing listening to me? Pause me. No, really. Go down there and do it. 'Cause I said so.
And finally, the humor part of your program. Alright, first of all, why did the chicken join the band? Well, because he had drumsticks. Jeez. Alright. What kind of music do bunnies like? Hip-hop. And what is a skeleton's favorite instrument? The trombone.